Alright guys, welcome to part 25 of my Soul Silver playthrough. As you can see off screen, I leveled everybody up to 40, just so my levels would somewhat be on par with those of the Elite 4 members. I will be taking on one Elite 4 member per video until I finish them, including Champion Lance, so whether the battles are 2 minutes or 10 minutes, I will be giving each Elite 4 member their own videos, so alright, so this is the first member of Elite 4. He is Elite 4 Will. He is a psychic type trainer. Kind of looks like a, well, I'm not going to say what he looks like. Alright, so out comes the Xatu, and I lead with my haunch crew. It immediately uses U-turn, which is kind of funny because I just went for pursuit. And yeah, that's going to double the damage that Pursuit does and probably kill it in one hit, which was actually pretty awesome. Alright, that is a dead Xatu. That was a pretty awesome prediction on my part. Alright, so Haunch Crow getting some experience, and out is coming a Jinx. I was debating whether to switch here because Jinx is Ice and Psychic. I have a super effective move against it, but it probably also has one against me, and it does, which is Ice Punch. So he uses Ice Punch on Haunch Crow. I went for the Pursuit here, hoping to do a lot of damage, but and it does do a lot of damage, but I was kind of hoping for a one-hit KO, which didn't happen. So I'm just going to use a Hyper Potion on Haunch Crow here, knowing that I could survive another Ice Punch if I had used a Hyper Potion. And unfortunately, he also uses a full restore, which is definitely not good. So yeah, he uses Ice Punch again, and it's pretty obvious that I'm going to use Pursuit again because that's my only Dark type move on Haunch Crow at the moment. I think it might learn more as it gains levels, I'm not completely sure. Alright, so I pursued the Jinx, and it did about the same damage as it did last time, so I decided to switch, and I switch into Miss Magius, expecting an Ice Punch, which probably wouldn't really do that much, and then I was expecting to be faster, and I could get off a Shadow Ball and kill it. Unfortunately, it winds up being faster and gets off a Psychic on me, which almost kills Miss Magius, but she does survive, and I get off a Shadow Ball on the Jinx, effectively killing it. Although Miss Magius did take a lot more damage than I really wanted her to. Okay, alright, let's see, another Xatu. No, I don't think I'll switch, or will I? Yeah, I will switch. Alright, so I'll go back into Haunch Crow here, figuring that the Xatu will probably be slower and I will be able to pursue it. Maybe it will U-turn, I don't know. But, oh yeah, I used a Hyper Potion first just to make sure it couldn't one-shot me with anything. And it uses Aerial Ace. That's not going to be very effective because Haunch Crow is obviously a flying Pokemon. But it still does almost half. I was kind of shocked by that. I mean, it's not very effective, but it's almost doing half. That's kind of ridiculous. And I know that Xatu is also a special attacker, which, alright. So I went for the Pursuit here. It didn't really do near as much as I wanted it to. Plus, it had one of those stupid berries that restore its health, which definitely was not good on my part. So I was thinking here, should I go for another Pursuit? Should I switch? But in the end, I decided just to use another Hyper Potion. And, yeah. It uses Aerial Ace again. I'm pretty sure I pursued it again after this. Alright. Confuse, right? That is very, very annoying. I do not need Confuse. It's hard enough to kill you already. So, Confuse Haunch Crow, hurts itself in its confusion. It's definitely not good. Uses Aerial Ace, and that's even worse. So, I went for the Pursuit again, and luckily it went through the confusion and did in fact hit the Xatu, but it falls just short of killing it as usual. So yeah, this definitely isn't good. I suppose I'll switch. I'll go into the Togekiss, just because I know he will in fact resist aerial ace. Does very little damage, and I was just kind of hoping to finish that off with a return. Unfortunately, he is faster and gets off a Confuse Ray, which isn't good. But Togekiss hurt itself in its infusion. That is not good. I'm going to use a Psychic. That is definitely not good. So I went for return again, and return finally hits, and that's obviously going to finish off the Xatu. Alright, there we go. Dead Xatu. Alright, so I'm just sitting here. Executor. What should I go into? I suppose I'll go into Xatu, just to pursue the Executor. Alright, there it is, and I will be pursuing that Executor. I doubt it will one hit, but it will do a sizable chunk of damage. Well, not really. I was expecting a lot more than that, but whatever. And it finishes off Xatu. I was kind of not surprised by that. So I go into Miss Magius here. I had planned a Destiny Bond, the Executor, just because I knew it was probably going to kill me with an Egg Bomb, and then it would kill off itself, but it uses Psychic, whatever. Same difference, I suppose. And the Executor goes down. Unfortunately, so does Miss Magius, but I have plenty of revives, so I'm not really worried about that. Before I even came into this, I bought like 30 revives and 25 hyper potions and all that good stuff. So out comes a Slowbro, and this thing actually gave me quite a bit of problems. I was hoping to just kill it off real quick, but I think I switched into Raichu here. Yeah, I did, and I was kind of just hoping to one-hit it with a Volt Tackle. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Yeah, I went for the Volt Tackle here, hoping to possibly one-hit it, but I wasn't expecting to one-hit it. I was hoping to one-hit it, but I knew I probably wouldn't. So it takes it down about 3/4, and it uses Psychic again, which is going to finish off Raichu, which is definitely not good, because one more Thunderbolt after the Volt Tackle would have killed it. And yeah, so I go into Ludicolo here, just because I know that it resists pretty much anything that Slowbro is going to use. And I know that Surf Dart won't do very much damage, but I figured that 2 of them would probably finish it off, even though it is resisted. And it uses Curse. Alright. Now it's figuring, one more Surf and I can probably finish this thing off. But yeah, I go for the Surf, and the bastard uses a full Restore, which pretty much screwed over my plan of finishing off the Slowbro. That was very, very annoying. Alright, so I was kind of thinking here, I know that Zen Headbutt probably won't do very much, but I decided to test it anyway, and it doesn't. It does even less than Surf. So I figure my best option at this point is probably Strength, see how much that does. And that does very little as well. And it gets off another Curse. I figured at this point my best option is probably to revive Raichu and try to kill it off with Thunderbolts, because otherwise it's just going to continue to Curse and make the battle that much harder on me. So yeah, I was reviving Raichu there. I believe I used a max revive, and will now be switching. Alright, and yeah, there we go. Putting Raichu back on the field. Alright, there we go. It curses again, so I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. I know with all those curses, Volt Tackle really won't do that much. since it's a physical attack, and Thunderbolt is of course a special attack. So I Thunderbolt the Slowbro, and it does quite a bit. I'm figuring it's a 2-hit KO. One more should probably kill off the Slowbro, and it curses again. That's not going to do it any good against the special attack, so I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Slowbro again. Alright, and yeah, there we go. That is a dead Slowbro, and Leader Will is defeated. So in the next video we will be taking on Elite Four Koga, and I'll see you then, guys.